Hey guys, so I'm back with another video. This is actually going to be my American Girl doll collection. Now, I have to warn you all, there are 22 of them. So this is going to be a long video. So let's just get started. I can't remember exactly when I got all of them, but I tried to put them in about the order that I got them. So this is Samantha Parkington, and she is a pleasant Samantha. I can show you here on her back, or the back of her neck, if it will focus for me, or it won't, because that would be all too much like right. I fishtailed her hair. Give me a second. Promise you that's what it says on the back. There we go. And yeah, she was one of my first, if not, I'm pretty sure she was my first American Girl. And of course, to go along with Samantha, focus, there you go. To go along with Samantha, my parents bought me Nellie. And if you notice, Nellie is missing her bangs, and that would be because I cut them when I was little, and because I didn't like bangs, so I just thought I would fix that problem by cutting them, and that's what I did. And she is also pleasant. So here is Felicity Merriman. She was also one of my first American Girl dolls. This is not pleasant. And that is because I lost my Felicity, in a move. And so my parents bought this one as a replacement for the one I lost. But this would be where my first original Felicity was in the lineup. So just put her there. This is Elizabeth, and she is pleasant company, and I absolutely adore her, and she probably is one of my favorites because that's one of my middle names, and I have a name where you're not going to find a doll name that unless I name her that, so that's the closest I'll get, and so I kind of had that connection with her. And she is pleasant, but she's wearing something where I don't know that you'll be able to see it. Well, it's there, but yeah, I don't think you will be. So, on to the next doll. This is Marley. And again, she's another historical doll. And I believe she is pleasant as well. Molly has specialized, slightly cleaned off nails that a bored child might have painted when they were about 9. And then left on too long. So yeah. And her glasses are somewhere. I just don't ask me where. So this is Emily, and I find that I liked the Best Friend collection more than I liked the historical doll collection, so I'm very sad that they stopped doing that. In fact, I don't think it was the best move they could have made, but yeah, that's just my opinion. If you have a differing opinion, leave me your reasons for that in the comments below. Now this is my Addie, and she is also pleasant, and I absolutely adore her. I got her for my 9th birthday along with her trunk, and I just love her to bits and pieces, and she's in absolutely perfect condition. Like, it's great. So, yep. So that's my Addie. This is my Greer. She is a My American Girl. I cannot remember her number for the life of me, but she still is on sale. I know that much. I'm just not very good with numbers. I don't know. Numbers aren't really my thing when it comes to American Girl dolls. I just think they're pretty and I got them. So yeah, her name is Greer, and I got her at my first trip to an American Girl doll store, and I went to the store in New York for spring break. This is my kit, and I have to say, she and Ruthie are my top best friend pairs. I just love the dolls. They're so pretty. I love their adventurous ways, their story. It's everything. I just love it. Now, my kit is Pleasant, and there are a lot of differences between Pleasant kit and Mattel kit, and I can do a video on that if you want me to, but I find that there's a lot of differences between the two, and I absolutely love that I have a Pleasant kit. So, moving on. Next girl. Now, this is my Ruthie, and I absolutely love her. She is one of the prettiest dolls I own. I love everything about her. And, yeah, I don't really have much to say other than that, but pretty girl. Now, this is Nikki Fleming, Girl of the Year 2007. And she was my first Girl of the Year. I usually don't go for Girl of the Years or the Girl of the Year dolls, just because I am afraid of defects because they have to rush to make them, because they only have a year. But I usually wait till about my birthday, which is in the middle of the year, so I assume at that point they know what they're doing. But yeah, she was my first, and she's actually in some of her collection. But yeah, she needs to be scrubbed down. I just don't do much with her anymore, so yeah. This is my Gabrielle. I call her Ellie. She's also still for sale. She has layered hair, so she's the one with the layered hair. If I have time, I'll put the numbers for my American Girl dolls, now called Truly Me's, in the description below. Fun thing about Ellie was I got her on my second trip to New York, and I actually went up and I took my cousins with me, and my cousins, two of my girl cousins, and my mom and we had a day at the store, and my dad actually treated all three of us to dolls, and this was the one that I picked out. Oh, yeah. This is my Julie doll, and she is also Pleasant. I got her, I believe, right before Pleasant was bought out. I believe. So, I know I got her right when she came out. I got her that Christmas. So, that's her. And there are differences, obviously, that I'm sure many people have noted between her now and her in this version. And I think that they're very striking when you have them there together. Now, this is my Ivy, and I got her along with Julie that same Christmas. They came together, just like Elizabeth and Felicity came together for me, and Molly and Emily, and Samantha and Nellie, and I can't remember whether Kit and Ruthie came together. I'm pretty sure they did, but usually the best friends, I got both of them at the same time. So, yep. Here's my Josefina. She's a very pretty doll. One thing I will say about her, though, is her hair. I mean, the wig that I got might have just been bad, but her hair went fast. Like, it went from being really pretty, like her top bit is, to being really brittle and like dry. So I'm gonna have to do something about that. But I've tried many different things. If you have any suggestions for that, or videos that you've watched that have helped, please leave that in the comments below, because I'd really like to see those. Otherwise, I might have to send her to the doll hospital to get it re-wigged. Or maybe I'll test it out. Ugh. Now, this is Mia St. Clair, and my Mia is the reason why I don't trust Girl of the Year dolls. I do have a few. I have 3. But I just don't trust them because my Mia, right now you can't tell, but if I were to push on her eye, or look, I don't even have to push on her eye. If I lean her back, her eye falls back into her head. And that's how it sits. And of course, I've had her since she came out in 2008. I got her for Christmas. And so she was at the last bunch. But yeah, this is why I don't like Girl of the Year dolls, particularly. But yeah. I know that I can send her to the doll hospital. I just am nervous about that type of thing, and I haven't gotten around to it yet, but yep. That's my Mia. And she's never actually been out of this outfit, but that's just something about her. Now, from here on out, I know that they're in the right order. Because this girl right here, her name is Kieran Grant. I think she's number 49, I believe. I remember her number because it seems like a lot of people have popped up with her as of late. I got her the first year she came out, and I absolutely love her. I don't have blue eyes, but I have dark hair like this, and her skin tone is close to mine, and I felt like it was the first American Girl doll that they'd made that could look similar to me. And she's so pretty, and I really enjoy her, and she's only wearing one shoe. I have the other one, but I don't know why it's not on her foot, but it's not. So I got her for Christmas a few years ago, I believe. And I stopped collecting American Girl dolls until this past year. And that's when it kind of went from, it went from 16, no, it went from 17 dolls to 22 in this year, I believe. Yeah, I got 5 more dolls this year. Well, I got 4 more dolls, and then I got one on January 1st. So, you'll see those in a second. Excuse me, guys. So, this was the first doll that I got, and I got her on June 7th of last year. June 7th, 2015. And her name is Callum Marley. And I either call her Callum or I call her Marley. It doesn't really matter. It's interchangeable. Marley is actually named after the lady who really helped me pay for her. And she's number 30, I believe. Yeah, she's number 30. And that's her. I don't have any custom dolls, so I don't know. Maybe I will one day, but I don't have one yet. So. Okay, so here is Grace Thomas. Of course, everybody knows her. She was the girl of the year 2015. I did decide to get Grace, and that was really because I liked her story so much, and I love to bake, and it was the middle of the year, and that's usually when I'm okay with getting Girl of the Year dolls, because, as I said, they're not rushing as much as they are at the end of the year and at the beginning of the year, so I find that the middle of the year is a good time to get them. And so I got her for my birthday from the AGDC place. That's where I also picked up, the first time that I went there was actually a week before my birthday, exactly a week. And I got Callum Marley, and the next week I went back for my birthday, and I had my birthday there with my mom, and they sang happy birthday and everything to me, and I was treated to Grace. So, yeah. And that was the first time I'd ever been to the American Girl doll store in DC, was when I got Callum. So the week before, and then I went exactly a week later, which is kind of cool. Now, here is Kaya, and I recently picked her up because my mom and I were in the store, and we were looking around, and my mom looked at Kaya's section, and she said, "Oh, that wig is so pretty. Her wig is so pretty." And she said, "Wait a second." She turned her around, and of course, at the back of Kaya's neck said Pleasant Company. And she was looking for a Pleasant Kaya, looking and looking and looking. And she was like, "Well, I wonder if we can buy her in the store." And so we found a box that looked older, and we opened it. And on the back of Kaya's neck, it said Pleasant Company. And so we bought her. And that's her. She's so pretty. And the reason why I didn't get her when I was younger was because of these loving little plats. I was so afraid of them when I was little. And by that I meant I didn't want to ruin her hair. And I just didn't feel like she was the doll for me. Not because I didn't like her. I really did like her and I really wanted her. But more so because I didn't want to hurt her hair just because I thought she was so pretty. So I will show you the next one. Here is Mary Ellen Larkin, and as you know, she is the newest historical doll. And I absolutely did not want her when she came out. And I kept telling my mom, she's okay, but I don't really like her. I'm okay, I don't want her. You can get me any other doll, I don't want her. Well, My mom got her for me for Christmas, and I love her. I absolutely love her. I loved her clothes anyway. I just didn't know that I would like the doll. I didn't know that I would like her hair or anything really about her, but she reminds me a lot of Mia, and I really like Mia. So I find that I'm actually really liking this girl, and I think she fits very well with my AG family. And last but not least, I picked out Rebecca Rubin when my mother and I went to the store on January 1st. And if you saw my first 2 videos on American Girl dolls, which were my haul videos from January 1st, then you saw this little lady in the second half. And she actually completes my historical collection. I like the current historical collection as well as some retired dolls. I may be getting Melody when she comes out. I'm not quite sure yet. I have to see her in person to see whether I like her or not. And I'm hoping she doesn't replace anybody, but who knows. And as well, I also am looking for a good condition Kirsten, because I didn't pick her up when I was little either, because at the time, I didn't like her. But yeah, guys, this is my American Girl doll collection. I have 22 and counting, obviously. I love every single one of them for different reasons, and let me know who's your favorite in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!